Hey everybody, it's me, Marquita. As always, I do these when God tells me to. So I'm sitting outside the post office and I just did my renewal application for my passport. I was gonna go on, I guess like Tuesday or something, but God said no, wait till Friday. And I was like, okay. So today's Friday. I'm trying to rush to hurry up and get to work before 10 o'clock. Clearly it's 10:30. And God was like, no, you need to go do your passport. And I was like, okay. So it was in my book bag. I made sure I had my old passport, and I put some BB cream on because I'm still recovering from this breakout. And I wanted to make sure to retake my picture because in my first passport picture, I was smiling. And so in this one, I wanted to be smiling. I took some pictures at Walgreens and they were atrocious because I wasn't smiling. I like to smile. And, well, they weren't atrocious, but I just didn't like the pictures. But needless to say, I get to the post office. Come to find out, you have to have an appointment. Now, this isn't on the post office website, nor do I see this on the State Department's website. And fortunately, I had already filled out my renewal application online. And so I went to the counter. I was like, well, at least I can go ahead and get the money order. And God is something else. It's an older lady up there, and she told me to go ask and see if you could just take your picture, because that's all you need to do. Just ask and see if you could take your picture. So I'm standing in line, and then there's a lady ahead of me now because I had gotten out of line, and she was like, well, I don't mind you asking to see if they'll take your picture. You can go right ahead. And so I'm standing in the line talking to them because at that point I had gotten frustrated, but God was like, chill, calm down. And so I had, mind you, while I was standing in the line, I had called all of the numbers and no one's answering. So needless to say, the older lady at the counter, she comes up to me again and she was like, hey. And I was like, are you talking to me? She was like, yes. And so she told me to come back to the counter and she was like, he's going to take care of you. And I was like, okay. And so it's a man now that was at the counter, and he went over to the passport office and was helping some of the people that were in the line because the line had gotten really long. And I heard them start calling people's names, and one of the postal reps was like, if you don't have an appointment, you're not going to be seen today. And God was like, don't worry, stay right here. And so not only did I get my picture taken, not only did I get everything paid for and processed, this man thoroughly explained everything to me. I went ahead and did expedite processing because I want to make sure it's back in time. God had this man explain everything to me. He was so nice. I paid for my pictures and everything. I smiled in my picture, and my passport is sent off. And the older lady was asked me as I was leaving, like, are you going to mail it? And I was like, I've already mailed it. And she was like, okay. And she told him, thank you. And I told her, thank you so much, because who knows when I would have gotten an appointment? Who knows when I would have had time to come back? Because I'm obviously supposed to be at work right now. And so the message in all of this is there's nothing like the favor of God. When God has given you favor with man, they have to fall in line. They have to do what God has sent you there for them to do. So God told me to get my passport done today. And lo and behold, with this line of people, some people getting turned around, some people were early for their appointments. I took my picture, I sat down, took my picture, and got everything done. And it just reminds me again of how much God loves us. Like, it's so unreal for somebody you can't physically see to love you that much, to give you favor with people when you shouldn't have been getting your passport done. Or in my case, when, by all American banking standards, I shouldn't have gotten a card that I got on Monday. God did that. God did that because he told me to go get the car in the first place. So I don't know who you are and who needs this video, but be encouraged, because when the favor of God is on your life, there is nothing man can do to stop it. There is nothing man can do to stop it. When God told you something is yours, it's yours. When God says to go do X at this time, it's done. It's already done. You just have to move and operate in faith. And I'm just floored. and how he's continuing to show me how much he loves me. Even last night, like how I was feeling the night before last and yesterday, in the most beautiful way. Like, he just reaffirmed me and let me know, Marquita, I have you. Like, whew, I'm trying not to cry. I gotta go to work. So I pray y'all are blessed. Happy Friday. Have a great day. Bye.